Welcome to Milldale. Right, I'm gonna mooch, showing you where to start. Going for a little jolly. This is first gear, of course. Second gear, look at that, whoa, an extra 2 miles per hour. I'm actually at a loss as to where to go today, because it's nice, being the beach and stuff. I'm thinking I'm going to Seaton, which is bouncy, which is the hills. Oh, the lovely roaming countryside. Only because there is a line of trees I'm a little bit obsessed with. It was, how can I describe it? It's a place that fell off my bike, basically. I've talked about it before. Some people know about it. I came off my bike about 30 miles an hour there years ago. I mean 30 odd years ago, actually. It's a place called Darkey's Wood, and I don't know if it's... I don't even like saying it because it sounds racist, but I think it's actually the name of the guy who put the plantation up was called Darkey. I haven't got a clue. I think it might be racist. You know, in that casual, we don't mean it honest racism that we had growing up. So I'm reluctant to call it that still, but that's what it's referred to, Sharpley Woods or whatever. So I intend to just go and see the trees, because that, sorry, I'm concentrating on the traffic, that stretch of woods opposite there used to be all farm fields, and I came down the bank of that. It's a very steep and long bank of that wood many moons ago, and I ploughed off, knocked me bike, knocked me legs, and I walk home with me bike. All the frame was fucked and the wheel was fucked, everything was fucked, and it was still, looking back, it was a laugh. At the time it wasn't, because obviously I went months without a bike, but it was a laugh at the time. And the weird thing is, it's no longer a field. The field in itself has become a forest. So, well, a forest of sorts, a baby forest, a plantation at least. The plantation of woods. Oh, they reopened that path. I'm not going to try it, just in case it's a foil. So, gonna go up there and see what it's like now that all the trees have bloomed somewhat, and we actually have, I'll do this the reverse way, and we actually have leaves on the trees. Because when I first got this scooter, it was one of the first places I went, actually, and I've been back a few times and there's no leaves on the trees. I'm taking lots of shortcuts. Hello. Got spiky hair. It's amazing how little I actually look at my hair. I very rarely look in mirrors. And I'll just shave me hair. I'll shave it off when it gets on me wick. Low maintenance haircut. Right. So we're meandering through the streets of Seaton proper, sort of museum come Seaton, and we're gonna bounce all the way up the road to Seaton village itself. I'll not spend much time in fact I'll spend no time in the village. It's Nicola Wright. Nicola Wright. My god. Right. Nicola fucking Wright. Get in there, lass. She, yes. I'll leave it at that. I'll leave the Nicola Wright debate at 4. Nice lass. Really cool lass at school. An attractive lass, but not an arsehole. Which is what you often get with attractive lasses, and lads of course. They tend to be arseholes. I'm going to have to cling to the side of the road here because this path is shit. So we're going to be pointing forwards for a while. Ooh, that's not right. There we go. We're going to be pointing forwards. Coco! Now this is legal. It is very legal, in fact. Gonna take it easy. I'll mount the path further up where it's passable, and just here it's ridiculous. It's an old road, you see. And it was built before every man, his dog, uncle, cousin and kid had a car. So what's happened is, you alright bud? So what's happened is, your car owner has parked all the cars. They all park the cars on the path. So if you've got anything with the wheels, like wheelchair, pram, motorised scooter, you're pretty much fucked trying to use the path. Hang on, just going to readjust my mirrors. There we go. And I'm being nice and aware. I'm using bus stops to weave in and out of to create space for the other drivers. Being very road aware. He's now behind us for a while. So I can pull out. It's one reform could do in County Durham, which it now runs, sorting this shit out. I mean, given the propensity of reform voters probably use these, would make sense. Yeah. So what we're going to do, I'll come off the road in a sec because up here it becomes sort of passable. Very bouncy. There's a large cant. That's not a cockney cunt. That's a large camber on the path, which gets quite scary. So you'll see us riding side saddle up here. That's me trying to navigate gravity and its effects. Whoop. On wobbly roads and paths. Right. Up on the path we're on. There we go, there we go. feel a little bit safer. What a wanker. He's doing approximately, well, he's doing about a ton this one stretch, and it's still a 30-mile-an-hour area. But of course he's on a bike. Nothing happens. Nothing will get done. Right, just coming over the A19. I can let you have a look at. This is the A19 dual carriageway, which is the nearest thing Seaham has to a motorway or a highway. And until this was built, the main thoroughfare was the main road next to where I live. Stockton Road. Right. As you turn off for the Tyne Tunnel. And I was nearly born in the Tyne Tunnel. My head popped out. Shut up. We're coming up to Seaton Lane Inn. So this is Seaton Village. The path here is a little bit smoother. And it's nice to see all the overgrown leaves. The smells are gorgeous. Flowers and shit. Really nice. Which we didn't have the last time I came here. And the time before that, obviously. The weather was cold and there was no foliage. Hey, bud. Some more doggy dogs. Hope he doesn't bark. Nice bowl left outside for the dogs. You're right. Coco, you're a barking noise machine. I've got half a mind. In fact, I might do it on the way back. I've got half a mind to pull me drone out and record me going up this tunnel, but it's lovely. This tunnel of trees you're about to see. Right, I'm going to mount the road again. Just check there's now turning in here. No, there's not. Because again, the path is very tricky here. This is really uneven. Quite scary, actually. But we'll get over here. Oh! Adverse camber. Oh, you bugger. Right, there we go. I hope that's a little bit smoother for you on the road, or direct you probably. So this is Seaton Village proper. It's very nice. It's where the money comes. It's where the money is. This general area we always call Bully's Fields, because Bulmer's farm was the predominant farm up here. Bulmer, Bully, you get it? And he had cows, oddly enough, bulls. But this is where my band started. That building over there is where my band started, my musical life, and I'm happy to say it's still being used. Now this bank, you can't really grade that. Well, you can't grade the steepness of this bank with this video footage, but it's steep. So I'm taking my time. I'm being quite easy, chilling out. And again, there is of course adverse camber here, but it's pretty much a one-way road the further up this road you get. So I get to ride in the middle. Makes it more stable. There we go, this is Seaton coming out of Seaton Village into the countryside. Kaboomf. Kaboomf. You see this big gate here with the bollard. That big bollard there. And that gate used to house a bridle way, which is still sort of there. You can see there they left a sty, so you can hop over there on foot. But it used to be a bridle way, so it was double. It wasn't just a footpath. Actually, it's still there. So there was a time I would have been able to ride over there and get lots of shortcuts on the way home. I wouldn't have to come through the village and stuff, but no. Right, so all this you're going to see on your right hand side, all the way up here, 30 years ago was not there. All this was a field. And the wood was on the left at the top. You can just see it, you'll see it further as we go up. It's quite odd seeing it in this state. Still quite odd, because it looks ancient. It looks like an ancient wood. It's just grown so fast. Anyhow, you will, no doubt, see rabbits if you keep your eyes peeled. You always get rabbits up here now, popping up and jumping from the wood to wood and hedge to hedge. So if we just take it easy. So we're going up one bank, then it levels off. I'll show you where it was I came off. It's actually this corner, just outside the gate of the farm. But it's astonishing that. That's deep. And it's all a plantation scheme. It started 30 odd years ago, and it's all abundant with creepy crawlies and animals and the like. Nice. Bit of wildlife everywhere. Ah! So this is of course west of where I live, less than a mile, and here's the bank. You're not getting it, but it was here, round about here. I remember turning around and I could see the gate when I got off the floor. Round about here is where I came off the bike, after being twatted in the head by a giant seagull poo at around 30 miles an hour. And I know it was around 30 miles an hour, even though I was on a push bike, because the entire reason I was here was to test me Speedo. I bought a Speedo, cheapy little Speedo, and you had a little magnet on your spokes on your bike, and a little counter that counted the magnet passing it. And if you measured it properly on the spokes, it determined the amount of speed you were doing quite accurately. And I was, oh, get to 30, get to 30. I got to 30 and came off. Haha. It's a bit bouncy, so I'm not going to turn around here. But this looks nice. Isn't that nice? So on the left here is the wood. And on the right here is the new wood. You see, it looks a lot more regimented, and there's lots of animals making noises in that wood. I can hear lots of crackling. Nice. But the light's nice. There's something in there. I'm even seeing movement, and I don't know what it is. Anyway, put a spurt on. I just wanted to see this with actual leaves, and it's beautiful. The last time I was here, the leaves hadn't sprouted as of that point. Just concentrating on it. Yeah. Well, we're going to check the mineral line. I think what I'll do this time, I might do it backwards. Hang on, Lane. Yeah, I'll do that. Right. Got an idea. Change your plan, and you don't even know me plan, so it's pointless even saying change your plan. Like I ever plan anything. Everything I do is hoofed. I hoof the fucking lot. But I did have a sort of plan. Hello, that's a nice bird. Did have a sort of plan. Indeed, sort of. Oh god, the smells. My god. Oh god, that's gorgeous. Fucking Nora. There's some nice flowers around here somewhere doing something. Sending out a scent. Oh, lovely flower smell. Couldn't tell you what flower it is, I'm not. My flower recognition. My flower smell. Oh, that'll be it. Ah, there. Some nice bluebells, and I don't know what those white ones are. And obviously there's the nettles and stuff. Also, actually, you know what this tree is? Somebody will know. That little tree there on its own. Lovely flowers. Coco's agitating to get off. But we'll do that once we attempt to navigate this. What's the word I'm looking for? To navigate this transference onto the mineral line. And it's quite tricky, as you're about to see. I mentioned before, in County Durham's amazing attempt to stop people here riding motorbikes. Right, I'm gonna have to go into first gear. Once we get through Coco, I'll let you off your lead. There's lots of midges around here, that's quite nice. But it's really tight getting around here. It's doable. It takes a lot of time and effort. I think we nearly... Oh, one more. I thought I nearly did that and I wanna. There we go. Right, so the overhang here, it's gorgeous. So we'll let Coco on the lead. Wait a minute. There you go. Woohoo! There he is, the little monster. So this mineral line was not gravity fed, and it does not connect with the one from Seam Colliery that I use all the time. This one goes from Sunderland. Well, actually, this now it only goes from Ripe, but the line itself used to go from Sunderland Docks all the way to Middlesbrough. It used to connect the Weir and the Tyne, the Weir and the Tees, with coal for the steel works and the likes. And it was used to distribute coal in the other direction. There's some people up ahead. We'll just chill out here for a sec. Without any noise. It's very nice. Very, very nice. And up the road, I might get the drone out up the road where the there's a little park bench I can sit on. Stay on this side, please, Coco. Other side. This way. Other side. Come on, other side. Wait. He just doesn't do what he's told. Just a dog thing. Right. But there we go. There's a couple up ahead with dogs. I wouldn't have been able to see that without these new specs. Do you like me new specs? They're lovely. The progressives. And I can see for fucking miles, but it makes everything feel weird. I still feel taller than I am. I feel like I'm up a height. And I'm not. It's just that down here, they're for short, they're for reading. Up here's for normal and long vision. Not behind us, I'm still talking. Right. I'm going to put you on pause very soon. Right. Come on, Coco. Come on. I mean, look at that. Yes. Gorgeous. Smell gorgeous. Everything's nice. It's all nice. I'm coming. Keep going. Minutes of Coco's ass. Woo! Here's someone on a bike. Right, Mara?
Aye, aye, buddy. You alright?
Aye, aye. I'm gonna have to reel you in, Coco. There are dogs ahead, and they look like little yappers like you. Whoop! This side, other side, round here. Round. Coco, round here. Coco. Round. No. Round. You're getting better. Good. Come on. Just let them pass. Hope he didn't bark. Ooh, there you go. I knew it. I was thinking, what's he gonna do? Here you man. Oi! You little bugger.
Oh, no.
Come on. No, wrong side again. This side. Coco. Round here. This side. Right. God. Come on. Woo! I'll just stick it in first for you. Keep it in first. There's some more dogs up ahead. I think there's more dogs up ahead, buddy. Come on. Well, it looks nice. I want to save some time on my phone, so I'll just stop here and come back to you later.